some of this. Train tracks. Hey, D Zuvan. How's it going? I'm doing pretty good. Making some train tracks. Actually, you know, these should be a little bit shorter, and then we can Hey, Rad Lab Gaming, what's up? Doing some level design. Nice little railway stop thing. We put some springs on it. Oh wow, is that perfect? That's perfect. Nice. Okay. All right, this thing. There we go. These look real comfortable, right? We're gonna need one more of these. I don't like... The jump from here to here is gonna be impossible. I'm fairly certain. So what I might do is raise it up one. Move it over one. That should be doable, maybe. Okay. It's hard to judge scale when I'm working in Blender, so I'm gonna go ahead and build this. It takes a while to build. And in the meantime, we will think about what we can do with this level. So basically, I want to put 2 arches in here. Or maybe just 1 arch. Maybe, yeah, maybe 2, I don't know. And then, we want to have, the end result will be right here, like actually, no wait. I'm working off of my inspiration here is some, Dishonored artwork. Looks like this. And basically I want the goal to be up here. So at the top of the hill, at the top of this hill above the arch that there's going to be an arch here that these train tracks are going to go through. So Great, 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 great. Ah. Oh, cursors. There we go. So the reason I have to do that, all that stuff I was doing there, was that if I don't make the geometry line up perfectly, then there's no white line between them. So there's no outline. So like right here, that just looks bad. So that's why I need to actually make geometry that lines up perfectly with each other. This looks pretty good. These feel like they're still too far apart. I'm not going to be able to jump between them. Oh man, just barely. And now, yeah, that's way, 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 way too far away. Shoot! I want to be able to jump all the way over to there, on top of these lampposts. Okay, so these got to be closer together. These feel like an okay size. You can't actually climb up there. There's no way to get back up onto the ship though. Could do a rope. I could put a rope over here. Climb back up. Maybe somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, I want there to be a way to get back up. I'm trying to think how. I could have this thing, I could turn this thing and have a rope hang from it, and then you could jump onto it. And climb all the way up the rope. That could work. Boy, I haven't used ropes in a long time. I don't even know if they work. That sounds like a good idea. Now the only thing is that I also use this thing for climbing. So, like jump from there up to there, up to there. So, if I turn it, I'm not going to really be able to do that. I could just have build another little thingy. Alright, that's what I'm gonna do. Shut down the servers. Why can't I click that? There we go, jeez. Oh boy. Gonna do the same thing here. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, there's that one. Okay, we're making progress. All right. So I wanted to add a rope hanging thing. That, grab this. And I think what I'm going to do is actually take this, flip that around. Or maybe just these. Get rid of that. Nope. Okay, I don't even remember how to make ropes in my engine. Ooh, boy. What? Jessica Mack, thank you for that host. Welcome, viewers. If you don't know Jessica Mack, you should definitely check out her channel. It's amazing. She makes awesome GIFs and media experiences. It's really cool. Actually, I think... yeah, I'm gonna chop this thing. Just do like half of it. I don't know if you can get across to that. Let's... Kiss Lori Shy, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. We're doing some level design today. Pretty excited about it. Whoops. Let's make this nice and lined up. Oops. How about that? Alright, the next problem... Yes, we will playtest it in a second. Actually, let's start that build and continue working, because it takes a while to build. So the problem, let's see, we had a couple problems. One was that it's kind of tough to get on top of this thing, this little shelter thing. So I have these little flower beds, but I'm thinking maybe like a fountain would be nice. Or maybe, yeah, I don't know. Let's find out. Let's see. Sorry guys, ads.
Send money knowing the banks have your back. The new way to send money from your banking app, Zelle. This is how money moves. More info at ZellePay.com.
Must have a bank account in the US to use it.
Looks like a wedding cake. You could jump that way, right? Yeah, let's have these go up instead of down. We gotta make this smooth. Smooth faces, edges, deselect these, deselect those, mark sharp. And do I have a... I do have an edge split, okay. How long did it take you to familiarize yourself with Blender? A lot of hotkeys. Yeah, I've been using Blender for 10 years, so... And I am by no means an expert. I don't know half of what's in Blender, so yeah, Blender's crazy. But it's really nice. You can get started pretty easily. Yes, the music. I will post a link here. There's a link in the description also. I think that's it. Nope, that's not me. There's a link in the description. It's a SoundCloud playlist. Mashuga Sahin. Welcome. We're doing some level design today. Oh look, it made a rope. It worked. It's actually a little bit too long. Oh no, the water's going over the edge of it too. That's no good. So we'll have to raise this up a little bit. What advice do you give when they start to develop games? Just go and do it, man. That's my advice. Just pick anything and just start on it. That's my biggest advice. Everyone always wants to know what software should I use, what engine should I use, is Unity good? Just start on something. It doesn't... So many people will just like get caught up and won't get, you know, they're worried about what they should use and they end up not using anything. So just use something that is good for you and that you like and that you can stick with, and then stick with it. So that worked. Our rope worked. It's good. Whoa! It's kind of hard to... climb down it too. Alright, so we will... Is SDL2 eligible for startup? SDL, GLFW, or SFML? They'll all work. I'm using SDL, but the only problem I had with GLFW was that it didn't have Rumble support or any haptic feedback, and I needed that. So that's the only reason I'm not using GLFW. Otherwise, that worked fine for me. Okay, so... Oh yeah, right. We gotta move this up a little bit. This we'll move up by... that much. Arcanist1234, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Alright, next problem we had was that these are too far apart and I want to be able to jump between them. And I think this fountain will hopefully solve the issue of hopefully solve the issue of not being able to climb up onto this thing, so we should be able to get up there. Then we found out that this works. We can climb up here, but then this is way, way, way too far away. So I'm thinking like that. Okay, so now they're 10 meters apart. So what I'm going to do is try and get this guy as close as I possibly can, and I think I'm going to line him up this way. Still looks like it's going to be real close. That looks like it could be jumpable. Alright, now how do we get to... over to here? That's the real question. I think these could be closer. If I can get them really close to the edge there. Like that. Might be able to make it between this one and this one. This one I would like to be... can't lower it at all. I was talking to someone recently who seemed to think that there was never a point in making an engine and that one should always use a pre-existing engine like Unreal or Unity and that they'd be able to achieve the same performance by re-engineering the existing engine. Do you agree? I wasn't really sure what to say. I mean... So, my opinion or my reason for writing a custom engine is that my projects are really long. I mean, my last game took 5 years to make. This one has taken 2.5 years so far. And by the end of that time period, you've customized whatever engine you're using. You've customized it so much, and you have your own systems built into it that you might as well have started out writing it yourself. And the other thing that I like about custom engine is that with Unity or something, a lot of times you can run into bugs in Unity, and you have to do a hacky workaround, or you have to post on the Unity forums and wait for 3 months for an answer, hopefully, or just, you know, most people just will make a workaround, and that's not fun. It's not good, or it's not enjoyable to debug Unity problems because you don't understand them. You're running on top of 2 million lines of someone else's code. You don't understand how it works. And so that makes it difficult to debug and not fun. Whereas in my game, if something breaks, I know that it's my fault, and I have probably a good idea of where in the code that bug is coming from. I might not be able to fix it, but that's another issue. So, yeah, that's my reasoning. There is still plenty of reasons to use Unity and Unreal. I think they're great engines, and people should use them, you know, absolutely, especially if you are interested in making a game and you're interested in game design rather than low-level engine stuff. Absolutely use Unity and Unreal. But if you really like low-level stuff and, you know, for some reason you have that disease like I do, then go ahead and write your own engine, because I mean, whatever is ultimately it's whatever is most fun and sustainable for you. Because if you burn out, you know, no game comes out of it. So, GRZ, thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate that. My previous project was called Lemma, L-E-M-M-A. It was a first-person parkour game. It was like a mixture of Mirror's Edge with a voxel engine, like Minecraft. Drawton, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Moonrick, yeah, we're doing good. We're making a lot of progress. We're working on parkour stuff today. Hit me with a Lemma key and you'll have a top-level playtester for Deceiver whenever you need. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'll hit you with a Deceiver key, too. After the stream. I'll message you after the stream. Alright, I think this is going to be jumpable, hopefully. Alright, let's kick off the build, and then... Cloper, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Drunken Shoe, what's up? Oh, we got all of our Lemma speedrunners here. We are going to, we're working on parkour stuff today, so this is hopefully a climbable level. That's what I want out of this, is I want you to be able to climb on top of this stuff. But we shall see. So we want a... Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you like the look of Lemma. It's it was a fun project. All right, how far? How wide is this? Yeah, that's no good. I don't know how to actually do that. Soon or late. Thank you so much for that follow. Welcome. I know there's a way to measure distances here. Oh well. Alright, let's... Just gonna eyeball it. Yes, yes. Deceiver runs on Linux. Lemma also runs under Wine. Some people got it running with Wine. But yes, the new game will run is there's a native build for Linux. So yeah. Oops. Let's kill. Just a heads up, you're using an older version of the wall running code, which lets you infinitely climb with spamming shift and spacebar. That was a thing for a while, and Lemma would most likely completely break all the levels in this game, I assume. Yes, I have just fixed that in the new patch that hasn't come out yet. Yes, thank you for pointing that out. I did fix that issue, but I do want there to be pretty OP climbing. Is this still building? Yeah, it's still building. Is it possible to make 2D scenes in Blender? It is possible. I've never done it. Actually, yes, I have. I have done 2D scenes in Blender. It's absolutely possible. Just like it's possible to do 2D in Unity. Okay, here we go. Making a tunnel of some sort. Oh, build's done. Still on the old patch for now. Yeah, the new patch, I just like fixed that bug yesterday, and I haven't put out a new patch yet. So, yeah, you're on the latest. You're gonna, take advantage of it while you can. No, so, I don't know, somebody, Jonas MG, posted a bunch of videos of infinite climbing bugs, and he ended up, so one of them was that you could climb to the top of this tower by doing infinite climb. So you could go like this and kind of you could run up and then side and then up infinitely and climb to the top of the tower. And I thought that was super cool. So I made it, so I patched that bug and then, but then I made it so you can actually climb there normally. So you can get up here. So this is basically a Ubisoft game now. Yeah! Honk. Let's see how our new... Oh man, that rope is still too long. It's stuck in the ground. Yeah, alright, we'll shorten that. Oh, am I gonna make it? Yeah, okay. Wonder how big is the return of investment on the game if you spend 5 years on it and then hit the $15 per copy. Well, this new game is gonna be $20. Yeah, the return on investment was not good for Lemma, and I doubt it will be very good for this game either. This is probably going to be the last game that I make on my own because it's just not financially viable. And because it's made me almost go crazy. Oh, yeah, oh, dang it. Yeah, I could have made a ton more money on Lemma than if I had been working the job I was, I would have made a lot more money than I did from Lemma. So it is not very... Oh, yes. Okay. Woo-wee! Oh, these are too far apart. I want them to be even closer. I don't want you to have to do that. To, like, grab onto each one and climb up. Is this a Blender game? No. I'm using Blender to design the levels, but everything else is... It's a custom engine. Hey, Inappropriate Innuendo. Welcome. So, yeah, I want these to be even closer together. If possible, if I can figure out some way. Move these closer to there. Why custom engine? Why not just Unity it? There's a lot of reasons I just talked about, in that it's more... I have more control. I know when there's a bug, I know how to fix it because it's all my code, whereas in Unity I don't know what's wrong, and sometimes... You never know, and you just have to wait for the new version of Unity, and then also keeping up to date with the Unity versions is a huge pain. Yeah, but yeah, I like custom engines because it lets me do things that I couldn't really easily do in Unity. I mean, I could do them. Okay, the other reason is that my last game was written in C#, which Unity uses C#. Boogie Improper, thank you so much for that follow. Unity uses C# for the scripting language, and my last game was in C#, and I ran into huge issues with performance because of the garbage collector. And I basically had to write my own custom memory allocators inside C#, and I kind of realized, like, man, this sucks. I should just use a language that's designed for custom memory management. So I've come to the conclusion that C# is just not good for game development because, I mean, it's possible to do. People, you know, use object pooling and stuff, but it's not what C# was designed for. Really, you need a manual memory language for game development, in my opinion. So C# works for some people. And it is absolutely possible to engineer it well and to have a smooth running game in C#. I just don't want to do it. So. Alright, so yeah, if I can move these closer together, that would be great. And then, let's see. We're working on our arch up here. How many AAA developers using Unity make it work? Yeah, a lot of, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but a decent number of AAA are using Unity. I mean, Hearthstone is Unity, and, you know, so it is possible to make it work well. You can use your same engineering expertise that works for custom engines will also work for Unity. That's a weird... seems like making your own engine would be more time-consuming and difficult. It is more time-consuming, but like, okay, another reason that I use my own custom engine is, I don't know. I would have used my own stuff even if I was using Unity. I could have done this in Unity, but I would have rewritten a lot of it anyway. Because, like, for example, the UI, I hate Unity UI. It drives me nuts. And this UI is actually it works completely different from Unity UI. Instead of bitmap fonts, so normally what you do is each of these characters is a texture. So this S is a single quad and it's rendered as a texture, and it just blits the texture to the screen. This UI is actually geometry. So this S is polygons. It's made of, like, I don't know, 64 polygons maybe make this S. And so all of the whole UI, Unix United, thank you so much for that follow. Welcome to the stream. All of this UI stuff is all geometry, and it's all done manually. And so I could have used Unity, but I would have still made something like this. I still would have written all this UI stuff myself. So if you're going to go the traditional route and, you know, use Unity UI, then, you know, that'll save you a lot of time. But for me, it wouldn't have saved me time because I wanted to do this custom vector-based UI system, because I just hate it when I see blurry bitmap fonts that are scaled up larger than they should be, and it just drives me nuts. So I wanted a vector-based, and also it has to do with the style of the game. I mean, this is all a vector game, and so I thought it would be appropriate to do a vector-based UI. So that's an example of something that I wouldn't, you know, that would save a normal developer time, but in my case it wouldn't have saved me time because I would have had to rewrite the whole UI anyways. So yeah, I don't know, it just depends on the person and the team and all that stuff. Case by case basis. Is this using the same Lemma character movement? Yes, a lot of it is copy pasted from Lemma. But I have modified it and improved it, I hope. Hopefully. Some of the AAA engines are basic custom, even though they are built on pre-made engines. You can make 3D text in Unity. You can use vectors from Illustrator into Unity as well. Yeah, it comes down to I wanted to do it automatically. Like, I mean, I'm sure I could have done like vectors in Illustrator, but like, first of all, I would have had to buy Illustrator. So instead of using Illustrator, I used Blender to do the 3D text, and yeah, I don't know. I mean, I just like to do everything myself. Like, the font is actually custom made. I built the font right here. This is designed after. It's very similar to the Halo 4 font, but it's actually designed to be low poly so that I can render it with a low number of triangles. So yeah, I don't know. I didn't have to do that, but I just wanted to, and I think it's cool. So bunny hopping, strafe jumping seems harder or impossible. Or I'm just very stupid, probably the latter. Huh. Strafe jump. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I did get rid of that. Like, you're talking about the glitch where you could go flying at like 500 miles an hour in Lemma because you never technically touched the ground. Yeah, I did patch that in this character controller. I don't think that's possible anymore. Is there a specific website you use to make your own font? Yeah, there's a program. I mean, I used So I used, where is it? Here it is. So I used Inkscape to actually draw the vectors for the font, and then I use a program called FontForge. Here it is. There it is. FontForge, and basically it let me import all these. This is where I drew it, is in Inkscape, just like this. And then I went into FontForge and imported the SVG, and it's pretty easy, yeah. Well, you do touch the ground, okay. I could never figure out how you guys did that. I don't know how that works, but I did, I think, manage to patch it out. The more you talk on stream, the slower your project goes. Yeah, that's absolutely true. I should try and focus on this. Alright. So... Oh, and I want it to turn. Would you consider activating that Blender feature that shows what shortcuts you're using for future streams? Love your Blender workflow. How do I do that? Jan Rumer, do you not have a key yet? An alpha testing key? I should give you one. Who was the other person that I promised a key to? Hold on. GRX. I gotta write down these names. Hold on a sec. I will message you guys keys after the stream so you can test this out. Oh, RadLab Gaming. Yeah, I would absolutely... I'll get you a key as well. I don't know why you guys don't have keys already. Because yes, we do need some testing. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, Blender hotkey add-on. Blender... Oh, screencast. Screencast. It is part of Blender Add-ons 3D View. Okay. Modifier tools. Tools for measuring objects. I need that. What kind of texture mapping do you use for your object? Do you ever use camera projection? I don't have any textures. There's no texture mapping. Copy attributes, 3D navigation. Boy, where is that? I don't know how, I don't know how to do it. I'm sorry. I'll figure it out later. Hello from China Pirate Studio Incorporated. We love Deceiver. Please key for us. Very thanks. I get those emails all the time. Alright, this needs to be smooth. Tools, shading, smooth. And we need to mark these as sharp. And we have an edge split already. And that's smooth too. Alright, and then I wanted to make it turn left. So we're gonna grab all this. Actually, we don't need these. I'm gonna grab all this. Actually, we're gonna do that. Alright, now we gotta merge all these vertices here. And now these don't have to be marked sharp anymore. Very sharp. Very sharp. Alright. Why is this still like... I guess there's no getting around that. Kinda stinks. Alright, that's good. And then we're gonna have, it's just gonna be like a door. Like, that works. Kinda, not really. Let's... Not gonna work. Alright. Kill the faces. There we go. I feel like these normals are facing. Yep. There we go. And then, sorry for ads.
The new way to send money from your banking app. Zelle. This is how money moves. More info at Zelle.
I installed that stupid Zelle thing in order to pay somebody some money, and I could not make it work. What is this? Okay. This one, two. Alright. And then maybe now we can... Unlimited, did you do your own marketing or did you have somebody for that? Any tips what not to do when marketing for an indie game? I did my own marketing for Lemma and didn't go super well. Yeah, I don't have any tips. 'Cause I'm still trying to figure it out myself, and I probably... I don't know that this game is going to be profitable. It probably won't. So... I'm not the one to talk to for advice. Sharp. Alright. That looks plausible, of some kind of door of some sort. Not really. Oh well. I should put some stuff on it. There we go. What do you consider profitable? Like, how much would you need to sell? Well, it's hard to say because, you know, if you include sunk opportunity cost, then it's going to have to be a lot of money. I mean, if you're saying just like sustainable, then it would be, you know, enough to live on, which I live in the Midwest, so it's like $30,000 or $40,000 a year would be fine. But the problem is that you generally don't have a constant stream of income. So if my games take, you know, 3 years to make, then they need to make at least $120,000. And that's after 30%. Basically, you get half of what the game makes. So, I mean, because Steam takes 30% and then taxes take 30% or whatever. And so you end up with less than half of the money that you actually sell it for. So $120,000 divided by, let's say you sell the game for 15 bucks, so $7.50. You have to sell 16,000 copies in order to just make a barely, like, just to live normally like a normal person. And 16,000 is not impossible, but it's certainly not everyone is doing that. I did not do that. So yeah, it's really hard. Game development really is difficult. But if you include the sunk opportunity costs, like I would not be making $40,000 a year normally. Normally I'd be making at least double that. And so then you have to make even more money. You have to sell 32,000 copies in order to even, you know, make an equivalent amount of money that you could be making otherwise. And so it's really hard. How many copies did Lemma sell? Like 7,000 I think so far, but that's including sales and stuff, so not all of those are... There's a whole article on my website that goes over numbers and stuff. So... Will streaming help with the sales, you think? I don't know. I think other streamers, certainly if I do plan on contacting other streamers. I did not do that last time. I mostly contacted YouTubers last time. Alright, that's good. Alright, Lily, I hadn't heard about you till you started streaming and I found you on Twitch. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Yeah, I do plan on streaming more, and I think reaching out to streamers is going to help a lot. So, Oh man, we gotta make some progress here. I have to leave in half an hour, so we gotta get this done. Finish the whole level. Probably not. Oh, let's see if we can get these moved closer together. So I wanted these to be moved as close as they possibly can. Okay. And then if I can move this up by just a smidge. Oh, will your stream help with sales? Probably not a ton. I'm sure it will, but not like enough to move the needle. I mean, when you're talking 7,000 sales and that's like a failure, it's, you know, a couple hundred. Even if I were able to move a couple hundred in sales from the stream, it wouldn't. That's like, I still will sell maybe 100 copies during a winter sale. So that's like a one winter sale maybe worth of sales. But yeah, I absolutely will help some, but it's probably not enough to, you know, be a game changer. Alright, so those are as close as they're gonna get. This guy, maybe I can move all of these a little bit closer this way. Need a donation button. Yes, I do. I mean, I do link to my old game. You guys can buy my old game if you want. Alright, so then maybe what I'll do is move this one like that. Like that. And then delete these. And move it like 8. Those are closer, I think. That might be doable. Like to dream about game dev, not really that much of a gamer though, especially on a Mac. Hey, this game is gonna run on Mac. I have a native Mac build. Yeah, game dev is a really, really difficult thing to do. I recommend keeping it as a hobby. If you can. We can see how that looks, and then let's finish off this thing. So basically, I don't know. I wanted the thing. There's a control center, or like a control panel, which is the ultimate goal of this whole thing. And I wanted to put it like up on top of this, but that's really high. Like really high. Maybe Because basically I want to teach people how to wall run on this thing right here. And actually, let's pull that in from the other level. This is an old level of mine. And this was the old wall running tutorial right here. Pull that in. And we don't need most of this. This was like measured out perfectly, the right numbers for wall running. So basically, I don't even need this. Uh-oh, why is that crooked? Yikes. It's not the right thickness. Crap. Why is that all crooked? What happened to this thing? Jeez. Ah. Okay. So now what we're gonna do is put a nice little chop in there. And then we're gonna line these up. Well, actually I should just line that up with this. goes the other way. And then here, we're going to get rid of these edges. Do I really want to do that? Edges. Haha! And then let's see, this one. What? Sheesh. What's the problem here? This thing. There we go. It's fine. Alright, so that's the wall running tutorial. I wonder if I could copy another one of these arches. Not enough room. I wonder if I could weld it all in there. Maybe it should be on top of that, and then I could have like stairs going up to it. Not likely. I mean, I could make them real steep. This is 50 degrees. It's not unreasonable, right? Maybe they go up this way. And then they go up that way. Yeah. How would I do that? And then right there. Nope, not that. It's not gonna work. No way. That's crazy. I could make it work. Like that. That could work. And then the command center is right up there. Then I could have a rope to climb down maybe or something. We got 10 minutes. Let's try and make this good. Is this place likely to have a spiral staircase? Seems rad, maybe too much work though. Spiral staircase could be fun. Oh, yeah, that could be cool. Wouldn't be very fun to play though. That could be cool. It would be easy to make actually. Huh. Make an obvious shortcut. I like this spiral staircase idea. It would work. Aesthetic without gameplay issues. Spiral staircase and normal staircase. Or spiral staircase and you're saying some kind of other shortcut. I don't know of another nice easy way to get up there. Maybe I'll just come up with more stuff and there'll be a natural way to get up to this spot. Maybe if we fill out some more of this stuff, because I still don't know how you even get up here. I'm thinking, I mean, you can climb up here, and I think that might be part of it. I still don't know how to get back up on top of this thing. How to get like from over here on back on top of this thing. Holding forward runs in a spiral, but only in the staircase. Oh, that would be smart. Yeah, because that running up a spiral staircase would be pretty dizzying and hard to do. Spiral staircase where random stairs disappear. Do you even have any moving platforms, or is it all static? There is the possibility for moving platforms, but I haven't done any yet. So yes. That is a good idea. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, so there needs to be a way to get across. Maybe a tower right in here. Right in the middle. Another compact option would be a switchback style fire escape with a ladder hanging. Oh, I have a tower with a spiral staircase. Switchback style fire escape, what does that mean? Okay. Yeah, I'm looking at I have a tower that maybe I could use with a painstaking spiral staircase that took me forever to build. It's all welded together. No one will ever notice. Okay, yeah. Something like this. That would be annoying to run up. It would look super cool though. It would be annoying to run up. This is going to be pretty annoying as it is. But maybe something like this. It's a little big. Let's see, how does this look on the main menu? Maybe I can put it over here. Wow, it lines up perfectly here. Just ideas for remixing. Yeah, I have a whole folder of inspiration like that. That stuff is super useful. Just like pictures and concept art and I like this one. It's like floating Venice. There's a whole bunch of cool architecture to take inspiration from / steal. See how this is all painstakingly welded by hand. Like a mood board. Yeah, exactly. Got it. Hey, the Hambone! Welcome to the stream. We're doing some level design. I just stole the tower from Refinery, and I'm pulling it into a parkour level. I think I'm going to kill all this stuff. I don't want to deal with it. And then let's turn all this around. This works out nice. How often do you stream? I try to do it on Tuesdays and Fridays, but I don't always do it. Oh, we're almost out of time. I gotta take off here. I'm trying to get better at that. So this is pretty good.
Zell, a new way to make money move. How you pay people has totally improved. Pay Lou or Sue or
Nice.
Rick or Nick. Money in minutes. It's that quick.
The new way to send money from your banking app. Zelle. This is how money moves. More info at ZellePay.com.
Must have a bank account in the US to use Zelle. Transactions between enrolled users usually take minutes.
Okay. So I think what I'm gonna do. This almost lines up perfectly, so we're gonna do that. And then I wonder if I can shrink it. Yeah. That's the wrong approach. You need to say, I don't care how often you stream, you better stream more. Yeah. I'm trying to get better. Alright. That's good. And then this.
Seems like a long time since I've looked into your eyes and they're looking back. Am I really the enemy of them getting defensive when you want to attack?
How's that?
I need to forget about everything I want, about everything I know. I don't know what it takes to know myself. You don't know me better than anyone.
Death stream to send, but I fear I'm too boring. Working on a game engine, very early stages. Hey, I do boring stuff all the time. It's totally fine. Edges. Just code, no art right now. Yeah, boring stuff rocks, man. Don't feel ashamed. You know what? We're gonna go all the way. There we go. Watching Engine Dev. It's a nice change up from the normal Unity streams. Yeah. Engine. See, people like Engine Dev. Boring stuff. It's good. Alright, let's build this real quick and see how it plays, and then we will be done. Check out other streams, they're almost always Unity. Some talented Unity folks though. Yeah, absolutely. It still takes a lot of talent to get Unity looking good. So yeah, you should be able to jump from here up to there and vice versa. Does nobody care about the actual game that people make? Yeah. Yeah. That is very true. This is a good start, I think. If I can flesh out this building and then figure out that spiral staircase or whatever we decide to put up there. And then, yeah, it should be a nice, cute little level. So this is how you get out, this tram over here. And then this is the control panel you gotta get to. And, yeah, should be fun. It's taking longer and longer to build though. It has to build a nav mesh for all this for various reasons. You know, I could that'll speed up the next build. I saw that you spoke at EKU. I missed the event though. Oh, okay. Yeah, went to Vector there. It was a neat thing. I was actually just down in Lexington again for Lex Play. Yeah, I think I want to separate these things too. And go nav. Maybe some MC Escher impossible staircase where you need to find a way to use it, like walk around behind the stairs and then get up or something. I do, yeah, I like games where you try and get places that you feel like you're not supposed to be. Okay, nice. Oh, I forgot to shorten that rope. Shorten. Shorten rope. This is a new feature I just added. Shopping cart. With physics. So yeah, if you climb up this way, you can get on top of this thing. Yeah, this is good. That's perfect. And we can get over here. No, this is not game music. This is, there's a link in the description to the playlist. It's a SoundCloud playlist. There we go. That should probably be a little bit closer. But, yeah, this is looking good. Those normals are reversed.
Folks near and far. Money sent safely, we're raising the bar. To sitters, to movers, to Joe or Flo, send to almost anyone you know. Thanks.
The new way to send money.
Oh, I should put
Zelle.
some...
Money moves.
Duh, I should put some
Must have a bank account in the US.
railroad cars in here. That way if you fall, you can climb up on one of the railroad cars. Duh. No time for that now, but that is definitely going to be my next move. Whoa! Alright. Okay, this is better. I can jump. You can jump that way without having to grab. So that's good. It's still... Ooh, that's close. Hey, it's possible. It is possible. Yeah. That one's too far. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Hambone. I'm about done here too. Alright, so yeah, we have a lot of work to do on this level, but it's looking good. It's getting close. This is like the 10th version of this level. More than that. I've redone this level so many times. This is the... After this one's done... How much experience did you have when you started this project? Oh, this is glitched out, I forgot. Totally glitched out. Dang it. Bye. I had been making games for like 12 years when I started this project, so I've got a lot of experience. I've been making games since I was a wee child. Alright, let's find somebody to raid. Thank you guys for hanging out so long, and hope to see you all on Friday. I should be able to stream. Let's see. Oh, that could be